And everyone, we are live with another episode of This Bed We Made. We had just started, but unfortunately, my Windows updated last night, and whenever it does that, it um, undoes my settings for audio, so nobody could hear me speaking or the game. So we're back. um, so last we left off, we realized that we didn't do enough to keep Wendy from getting fired. Wendy had written Hippocratic bitch on Linda's office door, and also had a letter where she had crossed out Linda's name and written bitch as well. So we had erased the lipstick, but and threw out the lipstick, but she found the letter that said that had the crossed out because we underestimated Linda. She went into Wendy's locker and found the letter. So she got fired last time, or he was going to fire her. So I was like, oh no, I don't want that to happen. So I decided I'd go back off stream and yeah, do what I don't like throwing things out that are other people's. So I didn't want to do that. But that's what we did. So
The message said next
um,
to your room.
we did
So
everything again that
it
we
has
did
to be a vent in
last
the
night
corridor.
up to this point, and I actually did go out into the hall just now and had to reload because, well, the sound wasn't on. So we're gonna take a look at uh, all that. um, so let's see. Let's close these. All right, that takes care of that. We'll do this and this. All right, cool. So let's throw this away because these were in the trash. And let's go out and see.
One of our more expensive bottles.
Oh,
Was there a special occasion?
interesting. Okay, let's see what happens.
Now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard.
I don't see a vent next to the room. Hey, Cleo. Welcome in. All right. So it seems like nobody's getting fired. Linda or Wendy. Interesting. That was my foot. Okay.
I think I have all the supplies I need.
Okay, so where's this vent? I don't see any vents. Hmm. The vent next to your room. There it is.
I can't see anything in there. I can't see anything in there.
That's what they look like. That's such a bad blizzard. So Cleo, what's going on? How are you? About this one?
No messages. Let's try another vent. I can't see anything in there.
Could be better. You're sick with some sort of stomach bug. Oh, that sucks.
I can't see anything in there.
Oh, we can get past. Cool. Hmm. All right. Well. There's definitely something going around. Yeah. How are you, Ruben? Welcome in. I don't see any more events. That's the thing. It's that one. Ah, here's one. Feels like I've been hit with a truck in a good way. What? In a good way? Ooh, it's another cipher.
Can't open these without a screwdriver.
Okay. Guess I was hoping that whoever is leaving these notes had left the vent could open, but no such luck. Yeah, let's go into the closet. Inspect.
Shoot, no screwdriver. What's
Well,
left
we
of
could
our
use
little
the file,
cache?
maybe. Let's close that back up. What's this?
Wait, Sophie, you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a hoarder.
Oh, we've got a letter. Oh, it's 2 letters? Linda. Oh, it's up here. Got it. That's funny. This game looks interesting. Okay, so we are a cleaning maid at a hotel, and weird stuff is happening. And since we have access to rooms, we're trying to figure out what is happening.
Highest priority, huh? That means
Eugene.
Eugene's probably working in Bernard's office right now.
Interesting. Bernard tells me there's a cold draft coming from his window, and it's turning his office into a freezer. Fixing this should be your highest priority today, Linda. Since he's not around, he must be dealing with that. He knows better than to ignore a direct order from Linda. Time to head into the lair of the beast, I suppose.
Sounds like Eugene asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital. And Bernard was Bernard.
Dear Eugene, I was unaware of your daughter's condition. I can only imagine how difficult this must be for you and your wife. But do not worry. You only have to look at my brother to see how rotten apples grow even in the best of families. As for your request, I'm afraid I am unable to grant it. Mr. Weston is both a good friend of mine and a benefactor of the Clarington, so it would be inappropriate for me to oppose him. Also, considering his great influence in the city, I have no doubt he will manage to prevent the hospital's construction no matter what. Damn. Mental hospital. William Weston, manager of Weston's department store, says he and his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction. Damn.
Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
Dear Eugene, a friend of mine has heard from her hairdresser who heard from his sister-in-law, who works as a secretary to the mayor, that the city plans on building a new mental hospital right next to the Clarion. Imagine, Denise could get the care she needs while staying close to home. It's almost too good to be true. I don't dare get my hopes up, but still, I'll keep my ear to the ground and keep you posted as soon as I have more news. Warm wishes, Joyce. Damn.
I've
Wendy
never seen
and
two
Jacques.
people more suited for each other. I hope they work things out. They need to.
So this is maybe one of their spots.
Huh. This
There's
must be
his
Eugene
daughter.
with his daughter. He looks like a caring father.
Hmm.
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage. Wait, Sophie, you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a hoarder.
Okay, let's see. I don't see. Be like Barbara. Don't be like Mary. Or, sorry, be like Mary. Let's see. Don't see any screwdrivers. Can we, take any of this stuff?
No screwdriver. What's life without a little challenge?
Okay.
Eugene must be down in Bernard's office.
Oh, so we have to go
I
ask
should go
him
ask him
for
a
one.
screwdriver. Maybe I shouldn't wander around with my pockets full. Is there anything I can
Oh
pick
yeah,
up?
that's right. I have to put these cups away. And this towel away. Did we get all the cups in here? I guess they didn't really drink anything. Housekeeping. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're good. I think we got this room done. Oh, the TV's back on. Strange. Creepy. Alright, so that safe doesn't have anything. We got everything in here, right? There's that one shoe, but I don't want to get in trouble for throwing it out. Alright. So, let us go downstairs. The shoe had, like, vomit or something in it. Oh, it's Bernard. I think. Yep, it's Bernard.
It's, Miss Belivet, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right.
Wow. That's our
You're the
boss.
one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to take care of your sister, I think?
Mother.
Mother.
My mother. She's, she's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
Yes, I am.
Don't take too long.
No, I won't.
Wow.
Well, don't you look mischievous. Hey, Bean. If you're planning to give Bernard a good scare, sign me up.
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Oh, I see.
Eugene?
What the hell? You'd better go and take a look. I'll stand guard by the elevator. And make some noise if I see Bernard coming.
Nice.
Okay, thanks. I'll be quick. I have to find a screwdriver, but how often do I get to snoop around Bernard's office like this?
Yeah, fair. Longest elevator ride ever. On my way down. Alright, cool. What's all this?
Kinda wish I worked here when Raymond was in charge.
Raymond
Sounds like the
Leduc.
hotel was very different back then.
Used to stay at the Clarington for our anniversary. Interesting.
Well, just look at these distinguished gentlemen.
And I guess that's Bernard on the right. What's that? Mr. Leduc, my employer has made the following request. To avoid unwanted attention, this identity should remain secret to both guests and staff. This is the person up on the 6th floor. Temperature in 602 should be 22 degrees Celsius exactly. His dog should be fed the very best roast beef. His room should be cleaned every day at 11:30 a.m. on the dot. Eggs should be banned from his room, service orders. No one should disturb him between the hours of 4 and 5 p.m. More requests shall follow once my employer takes possession of his room. Interesting.
Aha! Let's get you to that vent. Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
Dear Mr. Weston, I would like to thank you again for agreeing to this partnership between the Clarington Hotel and Weston's department store. Thanks to your generous help, renovations are well underway, and the hotel has never looked better. You should come visit soon, when your busy schedule allows it, of course. And he has that crossed out. On another note, it has come to my attention that you have formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital. After working so hard to elevate the Clarion's standards, I cannot allow a band of cuckoos to move in my backyard. Should you accept it, it would be an honor and privilege to join your fight. Cordially, yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc. Handwritten by Eugene. Enjoy the cold, you enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick. Wow. We're going to throw that away. Got lucky for Eugene was here to fix the window, and lucky for me, he left the screwdriver behind. I get the feeling he won't be needing it anytime soon. Getting the vent open should be easy now.
Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
Okay, let's see here.
Ew. Is this Linda's?
Oh no.
This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond. Oh, Bernard. So close. What Bernard considers sinful debaucheries could fill an encyclopedia. Could be anything from wild parties to
I need to
guests
remind
walking
you
around with their ankles
terms.
exposed.
The terms of our agreement. I did my part. I got you out of jail, and I have ensured that that news of your deviant ways would not leak. Now I expect you to keep your side of the bargain and stay out of my way. You're not in charge of the hotel anymore. I have worked relentlessly these past few years to return the Clarington to its former glory, a great challenge considering the poor state you left it in. I'm glad Father never got to see you so shamelessly destroy his great legacy. As for me, I will be dead too before I listen to a single word of advice from you. You ask I lower our prices, but I can tell you I plan on doing just the opposite. My guests will only be the creme de la creme. You, your deviant friends can find themselves another place for their sinful
What Bernard
debaucheries.
considers sinful debaucheries
Enjoy your
could fill an
retirement.
encyclopedia.
Jesus.
Could be anything from wild parties to guests walking around with their ankles exposed.
Check in on room 602, ask Eugene to fix the radiator, call Weston's office. Apologize to Mr. and Mrs. Drake for Valentine's ball mishap. Speak with contractor about cost overruns. Call Weston's office again. Decide winner for Employee of the Month reward. Close that up. I bet you we are not going to get Employee of the Month.
With this blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day. Best to avoid that.
Okay. I guess that's everything.
Surely your break is over by now.
Fuck.
No, it's not.
I came by here not too long ago, and Andrew was already covering for you.
That's because I was in the ladies' room.
That's no excuse to...
It's my time of the month.
Uh,
You're married, aren't you? So you know how it is. I have to go more often, and sometimes I stain the furniture, and don't get me started on all the...
That's enough details. Miss Belivet, what were you doing in my office?
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Really? But that doesn't explain what you're doing on this floor. You know very well the cleaning staff isn't supposed to wander around the lobby for no reason. You wouldn't be lying to me, would you, Miss Belivet?
No, I swear,
It's my fault. I asked her to come clean up a mess I made. Spilled coffee.
Coffee? Oh, Miss Lambert, you're not supposed to have beverages at the front desk.
Yeah, well, there are so many rules here.
This guy
I lose
sucks.
track.
Come with me.
sorry.
You messed up while talking to Bernard, forcing your acolyte to do something. Let's see, what is the achievement? Messed up while talking to Bernard, forcing you to You act like to step up and take the fall for you. Huh. Why don't we go back and do the other option? Okay, so what do we get here? So the window is open again.
This blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day. Best to avoid that. This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this. Oh, Bernard. What Bernard considers sinful debaucheries could fill an encyclopedia. Could be anything from wild parties to guests walking around with their ankles. Ew! Is this Linda's?
I think we've got everything. Let's
I'll be able to open the vent upstairs now. Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
Clues. Okay, so these ones, it's not updating our stuff.
Surely your break is over by now.
No, it's not.
I came by here not too long ago, and Andrew was already covering for you.
That's because I was in the ladies' room.
That's no excuse to...
It's my time of the month.
Alright, so we're gonna not lie this time.
You're
I
married,
see we're
aren't
getting a
you?
screwdriver.
So you know how it is. I have to go more often, and sometimes I stain the furniture, and don't get me started on all the...
That's enough details. Miss Belivet, what were you doing in my office?
I was looking for a screwdriver to fix a loose vent.
A loose vent? Well, that sounds like a job for Eugene, doesn't it? And why on earth would you look for a screwdriver in my office?
I thought Eugene might be there.
Well, I don't ever want to see you in my office without permission again. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Drake has asked to see you.
Again? God, he just can't get enough of me, can he?
Just encourage
There we go.
him. Apologize one more time for Friday's mishap. Do whatever needs to be done. We cannot afford to lose such loyal guests.
Okay, fine. That was a close one.
Yeah, I had a few cold sweats, but at
We
least
did
I found
it.
what I was looking for.
Good. Well, if you need me, I'll be attending to the whims and worries of our entitled client guests. Don't be a stranger.
You managed to talk your way out of Bernard's questions without getting caught. Very nice. He's calling Weston's office again.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Weston. It's Bernard Leduc from the...
Aha, another makeout spot.
Oh, another one. Wendy and Jacques have really gotten around.
No.
That was a close one. Let's steer clear of Bernard's office for now.
Leaving right now.
Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
Alright, well this is cleared up now.
Sorry, ma'am. How big did you say your party was again?
That smell. If only we're allowed in there.
It might be a bit difficult to... Well, maybe we could squeeze you in after the... No, that won't work.
Okay. I'm sorry you're sick, Cleo. Are you feeling any better
Yes,
lately,
I'm
or are you in the thick of it?
sorry, ma'am. I'm looking at our availability.
This leak really needs to be fixed. I hope the weather doesn't make it worse.
Going up. Okay, 508's probably clear now. Yep.
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But that's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
Yikes. What's go? We're past that. I guess there might be a delay on the stream. Move blanket.
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Beth.
He does like his champagne. Jeez. It's a lot of tissues. Anything in here? The Bible. Okay. Oh gosh, she left one in here. You know what? Let's just throw out any noted of worst pamphlets we see. I'm getting a little cheeky now. Anything else that we need to take care of? I think everything else is good. Okay. Yeah. Throw away. Throw away.
This must have been so much fun. Well, for the guests at least.
It's Valentine's Day and we're playing this game, so I think that's pretty funny. I don't know why this is covered. I think we can get rid of this too. Okay. Alright, let's go do the vent thing. Alright, let's see what's going on with this letter. Ooh, we got another one. Alright, so we know what some of these are. H. 4 is I. L. So I have a feeling that Paul is... Yeah, this is Will here. I think Paul's the one leaving notes, and the reason why is because I saw these symbols on things in his room too. Sleeping. I love ciphers. They're fun. So all we need is a plan. Michael. Oops. Meet me. This is M. Oops. This is C. We got discuss, need to discuss. Wrong way. Oh wait, that's a U. Our plan. Meet me tonight in my room. We'll be sleeping. Yeah, we figured that out pretty easily.
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Interesting.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Bean. Anything new to report?
I found another message written in secret code.
What does it say?
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael? Who's that? Another husband?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael in this story.
Yeah.
Let me check the logbook. There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs.
507.
Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh! Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
Could Marcella?
Yes?
No, never mind.
Oh,
So,
they
what's
might
next?
be.
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but
They might be
it's
gay.
not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Well, I could call the room to make sure no one's there.
Good idea.
Hang on.
Yes, let's do that. Oh, that's cool. We can hear it through the wall.
You've got the all clear, Bean. head on over.
Thanks, Beth. I'll call you back.
We did it. You opened the vent and decoded the second secret message. Alright, let's remove the evidence.
Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
Okay, so we've got Paul Morgan and Beaumont. She's a divorcee. And there's Michael. No wonder I didn't recognize the name at first. I think Michael might be around 8 or 9. He's a sweet little boy, and he's grown on a lot of maids here since we've been seeing him for about a month now. I think a lot of us will be sad to see him go. His mom asked me for extra blankets once so that he could build a blanket fort. I'm glad he's been enjoying his stay at the Clarington. Staying at hotels when you're a kid must be such an adventure. Oh, excuse me.
No combination, no entry.
So we still need the combination to that safe. And we need the 4-letter code to the suitcase. Here we go. Let's save here. We don't want to clean this room because we're not supposed to be here.
Mr. Cruz, huh? Numbers, dates, times.
1824.
What does it all mean?
It said, do not disturb, we're not going to clean anything. Not a thing. What's this? It's a tugboat. Cute.
Looks like
Oof.
someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
Is that a ring? Yep. Sheesh.
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
I've just met with your damn lawyer. You've got some balls to accuse me of all that. As if you were so irreproachable yourself. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. And if you think I have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. Interesting.
A lovely shade of lipstick.
Not cleaning that. Don't clean anything. Don't clean. We're not supposed to be here, so we shouldn't clean nothing.
You almost look like Marcella.
They grew up together. Nice. Oh wait, he's filled it out. Cool. Sweepstakes.
Oh, Michael. Adults can
Oh,
be
this is in
so
French.
confusing. I promise it's not you.
I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a nice fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. That's us. The hotel we got in the letter. Hooray! The hotel is nice too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before, but Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? Sharpen to both ends.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you're well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. M. Yikes. We have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son from his school's schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue his education from home. Interesting.
Funny how some games really stand the test
Shoots
of
and
time.
ladders.
I used to play this with Mom all the time.
Snakes and
Funny how
ladders.
some games really stand the test of time. Sounds like this is from your school days. But
Dear Anne, you were
the name of
right.
the sender is
I
smudged.
missed the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas, it's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they're missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built a few years ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting, 9 days of eating, singing, and dancing. It was great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you're still able to have a good time. I'll leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night studying sessions at Harry's. Ah, that's why she... Oh wait, we go to Harry's. That's right. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. I'll see you soon. Warm wishes.
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend. So
Yeah.
a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
Such as wife abuse are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I am happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this. Howard. Yikes. Greta. Oh, it's a collar for pet.
Locked. The key has to be around here
I picked up
somewhere.
the key. Can I just... Am I able to take it? Pick up. Got it.
I'll need
I
another
need a
key to
second
unlock
key.
this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
The winds and the leaves that day made a sound that sounded like really Anne. The winds and the leaves of the day made the trees whistle a soft melody that come to my ear. I remember every part of this day, for it was the day we met. Jesus, this is bad. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sound of leaves blowing in the wind, like a melody to my ear, on the summer day where I met you. I bet you this is for her.
Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Dear Sophie, thank you so much for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give you a little something before we left. Sincerely, A. Oh, man. We shouldn't have taken that yet. Oh, it's chainmail.
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505? I don't think I'll need this again.
It wasn't an everyday key. Is it in the safe? Hmm. What is that down there? Rockets.
think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before?
What?
In a safe?
I didn't see it in the safe.
Ah, there you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh.
What?
About what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday
What?
evening.
Really?
What happened
Who's
here?
your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Cowabunga?
Affair?
Bingo.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife.
What?
Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant.
I see.
It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
That's an interesting theory. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have
I
a
would
look at that
explain the
chest, but
romance novel
I don't
that's
think I'll be
in
able to open it.
Paul's
I've looked around
room.
room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
Interesting.
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things.
Forging
and
a
I'll meet you in the
key.
basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
Alright, so let's take a look at this picture that we saw. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
This looks like Beaver Lake.
Okay, so maybe it was a coincidence? That he had the same spots as me? Because they mention Harry's. There's the lake. Oh, I don't like that sound. There's the X. Okay, so the question mark is her room. The X is where they are staying, the cruises. Interesting. Excuse me. So if we've removed the do not disturb, does that mean we should clean? Guess not.
plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
Okay. Shouldn't be hard to find plaster with the renovations. And then we need to see where we can get candles. I think this might be plaster here.
This
Yeah.
takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Okay, perfect. And then we can put the money in our jar. Is there anything for this
I'm
stuff?
sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile. Another day, another dirty dish to pick up.
Okay. Let's save here. And I will be right back. Right, we're back. Oops. I candle it. Okay. And then let's close those up.
In there. Have you asked Eugene? I told him fixing the windows should be a top priority.
Oh, I'd very much like to speak to him, trust me.
You protected Eugene so he did not get fired by Bernard. Nice.
Gone. Disappeared. I don't know what on earth's going on. Is it because of that goddamn snowstorm? Or was there something in the coffee? What do you mean? Doc leaving luggage carts everywhere? Wendy asking for a day off? Beth? Oh, don't even get me started on Beth. Oh, and that maid? What's her name? Sylvie? I never noticed how odd she is.
Sophie, you mean? I like her. She's a good girl.
Nice.
You know what? I should call the city. Tell them they don't need to build that new madhouse next door. There's one right here.
Oh, Bernard, it's not that bad. I'm here, aren't I? Come here. Let me help you forget about all that for a minute.
Oh god. Alright, where's the makeout spot down here maybe?
It's locked.
For
The way things go missing around here. Sometimes it feels like the hotel just
lost gold
gobbles things
bracelet.
up.
Let you bet? No, interesting. Avoid blocking corridors with their luggage. This is an incident waiting to happen.
Huh. Carol seems sweet. If I wasn't
New maid.
so bad around new people.
First
we don't need
job.
to be
Oh.
friends.
Welcome to the team. Nice to meet you. You have the same name as my aunt. Welcome, Carol. Nobody cares about your aunt. Reb. Use the word guest when talking to or about clients. I'm getting tired of repeating this. Lol. Okay. There's the break room.
Where do you keep your candles, Reb? I guess I should check the locker room first.
Okay, so first of all, let's go to ours. Hi, Benj. Why is Beth's ajar?
Wait, is this you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken? Are you looking to buy land? I know you grew up on a farm. Maybe you're looking to get back to nature.
Hey.
Hmm. Didn't I find one of these in Anne's room, too? The White Cat must be a popular spot. Fine. Keep your secrets, Locker. Alright, we're getting somewhere.
Nice.
Now, to resist the temptation to spend it on a burger at Harry's. Being recognized for doing a good job. That feeling never gets old. It's locked.
Benji!
So you do have a stash of candles.
The
But
kitchen
where
is
is
out of
it?
power again. I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent, please. Bobby. The VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if he was at home, asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself.
Off limits. It's locked.
That's right, Susan and you better right next to each other.
I'm good.
Okay. I'm assuming maybe it's back here that will... Ha!
Guys.
Ooh, we got an
Where
achievement.
this hotel
Found all
has a
3
tree.
of Wendy and Jock's kissing spots. Nice.
Tempting, but now's not the time to pick up smoking, Sophie.
I want my mother's ring back.
What?
There. I don't know.
Jesus. To whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperwares back. Susan. Poppy, you realize it's the person with the lowest score who wins, right? So I guess I've complained about a member of our staff going through their belongings in their absence. This has to stop now. Anyone with information regarding this situation should come to my office as soon as possible. Interesting. That was earlier. So it's got to be us, right? They were playing cards. Probably spades.
Gotta hold on to these tight.
Master key.
Don't worry, Gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I still haven't learned all of Gracie Jones' secrets. This is probably Beth's latest project.
Oh, cool.
Cool how she has an eye for this kind of thing.
Vague.
I get fashion, but these
Is
are
it a
fun to look
bug?
at. When half the pages haven't been cut out.
Okay, so we have the master key now. Rebecca does laundry, so we can go in here.
Mr. VIP is really getting to Bobby.
Rebecca, I confess, I'm about to commit murder. I don't care who he is, or how rich he is, or how famous he is. The VIP guest in 602 is a goddamn psycho. He ordered room service this morning, but somehow the plates got mixed up and he received eggs instead of pancakes. It happens, right? Well, the man rushed to the kitchen in a frenzy and yelled at us for 10 minutes straight, saying eggs are disgusting and he hates them. I should have told him he's disgusting, and I hate him. I thought of spitting in his next meal, but before leaving, he swore he'd never order anything from our kitchen ever again. Without the shadow of a doubt, this is the worst establishment I've ever visited, he said in his pompous accent. If he ever sends his clothes downstairs to be cleaned, can you be a good friend and stitch all of his pockets? Any other form of sabotage would do too. I know you're creative, just be careful not to arouse too much suspicion. Sheesh. The washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're completely frozen. It's only a matter of time before they burst and flood the entire basement. I've warned Bernard about this issue last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts of the hotel the guests can see. Behind that nice facade, everything is crumbling. I'll see what I can do, but it's not maintenance we need. It's a freaking miracle. Interesting. Alright, where's the stash? We got a press here. It's gonna be one of these cabinets, I guess. What we got here?
Ooh. Is this
Screenplay.
a movie script?
Needs more murders. Add killer tornado. Change title. Not catchy enough. In a northwesterly direction. Why cut the scene inside the nose? Best part of the script. See if James Stewart is available. EL. Paper note with funny drawing, red lipstick. $0.20 in loose change, cigarette pack, paper note with numbers, black pen times 2, $1.35 in loose change.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Interesting. So we're gonna have to go to the kitchen. Oh, there's some candles.
Got a candle. Now, what next? Let's see if Beth is around.
Alright, so she's gonna make a mold. I don't know how it's gonna work. Wax is not very...
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster.
Alright, the plaster's gonna be harder, but
Sure
I
it's
can
gonna
still
work?
see it being too brittle.
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this.
The key does look like a half of a heart.
Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot. Have you done this before? You're a real pro. Let's give it a few seconds. Now, time to put the key into the wax. Okay, I think you can remove it.
Perfect.
Now we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold. All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know.
7
I
minutes.
guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Nice.
Like drawing?
Oh, God, no. I once drew a dress that everyone mistook for a birthday hat. I never drew again after that. What about you? Haven't I seen you drawing in that journal of yours?
Yeah, I doodle a little.
Hey, you should show me one day. I'd love to see your art.
Okay, but promise not to laugh.
What? I'd never, ever do that. I know I make fun of pretty much everything, but not people's art. That's their soul. I'm sure it's beautiful.
Thanks.
What do you like to draw anyway?
It's kind of silly, but I've started working on this little comic in which I imagine my life as a celebrity.
A celebrity?
Yeah. I've always found the lives of famous people so fascinating, you know? And I kind of envy them sometimes. All the drama, the excitement.
Yeah, because we're really lacking in drama and excitement today.
Yeah.
Well, today's the exception.
I'm sure there's something else in your life that excites you.
Well, I do like sailing.
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Maybe it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, look. I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence. If he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Correct.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
You made a key double with your acolyte. Very nice. New save. Let's clean all this up.
It's locked.
But I have the master key. Alright, 5th floor it is.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Okay. Before we go into 507. Okay, that's okay. I want to make sure our towels were good. Alright.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break. Oh, shoot. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. If you like it, and since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. White. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2 letters. W-H. Alliterative name will surely take you back. If you got better, try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after
There's
class.
a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet. Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight. Wow. Yeah, these two are in love. Let's see. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. Oh, here we go. That takes me back. Doris Day. Doris, so W-H-I-S.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S. A cat named
Chris.
Greta.
Gray.
G-R.
Got it.
So G-R from Greta and I-S from Doris. Gree?
Okay, so let's load. I want to see if we can not break that.
Could that be the code for the case on the bed in 509?
I said load.
It's worth a try. Back to 507 to try this key double. I hope it works.
Why? All right, so let's see what we can do. Okay, I'm gonna use my mouse instead.
You don't want this key to break.
Yes. It is. They are hearts. Cool. All right. Nice.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes. A cat named Greta. G-R. Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
Put letters back. Close.
Clarendon Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always, Bean.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. It's quite sturdy.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I
Nice.
could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, well, let's hear it.
Do you know what... Yeah,
I think I do.
really?
That's a story for another. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the white cat.
The white cat. I think I get it.
Well, that wasn't too hard, was it? Is there anything...
Here's another one.
Alliterative what? Andrew,
Doris
you're
Day.
a nerd.
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean... Okay. It's a series of words that start...
Thank you. Did you get...
Yeah. I think I know what to...
You do? Any...
No,
Don't call
So
me.
this,
you know...
that's where we can get like help if we're having trouble. But we didn't
Funny
need
how
it.
some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. Agree. Let's see if that will unlock the case in 509.
Wouldn't you agree? There we go. You solved Anne's riddle and opened the case.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Huh. And They Were Roommates is her novel. And it's about them. Interesting.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
The other day, I dreamt of our first date. And we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you are able to meet me there, we could open the box. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class? I still do.
I do like a happy ending.
Signed
I just
version of the
hope
latest novel.
That's where your story is headed.
Few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause him by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you're Bridget Boswell, to recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so You came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
I left Lewis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie. How do you do it? I wouldn't put it past Lewis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I registered under the name Beaumont. Got it. January 13th.
After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
I think I can safely say so. Interesting. Paul. Oh, Paul. Past the time I really didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I've always felt for him the same way. Got it. Cool.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella. Like
So Paul isn't the creep we
Everyone
thought he
needs someone
was,
to
I
talk
think. Maybe. Tricking your editor and giving me your address.
An advance on my salary.
I've just received a letter from
So
Lindsay's
Marcella
mother. She
hired
tells
you.
me he's
But
dead.
before?
So Lindsay wasn't a girl, it was a boy. Before I even sent my first letter, so he never knew. Oh, that sucks. So there's a letter in the room that we found addressed to Lindsay. Unanswered letters. Your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain. Huh. Wow.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
So?
It's 3 train tickets. And,
Paul.
oh, there's
I
a
need 2 of them.
tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
Is she a celebrity or something?
More or less. She writes pulp fiction under a pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
Huh, I see. He's still kind of a creep, though. Couldn't he have stuck to fan mail? Stalking her like that. That's going too far. And why did he have those pictures of you, anyway?
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know
Good
for
questions.
sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
He's got a gun
At least
still.
it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, while even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Something's gonna happen. Let's close this up. I'm hearing the elevator. Oh shit. Is that blood? Or is that mud? It's gotta be blood, right? Yeah, somebody's dead. Is that Hector?
Mr. Cruz?
Yep. He dead.
Mr. Cruz.
Was it Paul?
Oh God, what happened? Mr. Cruz's
Life insurance policy.
Why
Oh,
did he have this on
damn.
him? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Thank you for reporting this guest's unacceptable behavior. We'll take a look as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of the guest's behavior. I'm sure you will understand we are concerned with our guest's privacy, and our staff prides itself on discretion. Alright, let's save. Well, fuck. Is the gun missing? No, it's still there.
I have to get the power back on.
Okay.
The fuse box. Just get to the fuse box in the janitor's closet, Sophie. It's not far.
Alright, so we saved. What happens if we just go over here first?
Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help.
There's a leak coming from the icebox. Oh shit.
Should I hold on to this, maybe?
Oh, so you got slammed up against the edge there.
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
I see. The publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I will still be able to collect a substantial sum over the years. Now, I would like to use that money to hire you. Getting tired of romance novels and thinking of branching out to crime fiction. As a sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town and take notes of my comings and goings. I'm aware this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe you would make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would, of course, be the first to read the manuscript once it's finished.
A. B. Anne Beaumont. A. B. Anne Beaumont.
Okay. Interesting.
I have to get the power back on.
Power back on. But also, like, where did they go? Are they hiding in a room?
It's too big. I guess that worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back.
Okay.
No power. I think I need to change all of the blown fuses.
But how do we know if it's blown or not?
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses. Yes, this is what I need.
And then there's one over here.
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now.
There's a power outage. I'm busy preventing another part of the
Your note
hotel
will
from
have to
collapsing.
make
Here's
do.
what to do. Check fuse box for required amperage of each socket. Remove all blown fuses from socket. Tip. Blown fuses are usually blackened. Screw in new fuses and sockets. Make sure amperage is correct. Flick big lever to restore power. Okay. Okay, so type G is 30 amps. No, this is X. Okay. 15 is type A. And then this is 20, which is type S. Nice. First try.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
Okay. Yikes. So yikes from me, dog.
Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help. Hello? Is anyone in? Paul really got into his role.
So once you start smoking is probably another way for you to get in the character, but maybe pushing a little too far. You know best, of course, but don't pick up drinking next. At this rate, you should be able to start writing in 2 or 3 weeks. Paul, why'd you follow me to Montreal?
With her research.
So I already told you, I do not require your services anymore. I'm starting to worry. Are you taking your role a bit too seriously? You're a real detective. You have to let go. You're not a real detective. Painting. Alright, let's save before we go.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Well, I think we can probably safely clean this room now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Place the key back, yeah. there a code that we have now?
No combination, no entry.
I kind of am worried to leave without figuring out that safe. I think, let's see here. Let's look at her. You open the safe in 509. Okay. So there is a way to open 509's safe. Margaret Thompson. Inspect. Oh, that's right.
Oh, Lindsay's a man. Yeah, I guess it was presumptuous of me to think otherwise. So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret. That feels really special. How did this end up here?
I see. So it's the safe combinations. Oh, man. 509, we have the first number. And then the other two are covered in blood or paint? 23 4X. Well, we could.
I have to contact the police. I should be able to call from the front desk.
Did we find anything else? Paper note with numbers. Damn it. Okay, let's try brute forcing it, I guess. What was the...
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
$23.
Damn it.
It's gonna be... $23.
Come on, Sophie.
Oh, there's 100 numbers.
Damn it.
Okay.
Come on, Sophie. Damn it. 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 Come on, Sophie.
All right.
Come on, Sophie. Damn it. Come on, Sophie. Damn it.
Come on. It's so annoying.
Damn it.
There we go. Oh my god. Amazing. Oh, there's another gun. You ruined my life, you fucking moron. I lost my house, my family, everything. And now, you refuse to pay the money you owe me? For years, I gave you my hard-earned money. It was all for nothing. I hope you and the All-American burn in hell. What? Samuel Williams. A woman and 3 children. Meredith Williams, 3,200 children. Thomas, David, and Sarah. Oh my god, it's the guy from 505. Or 504. The 3 dolls are the 3 kids. Fuck. Cruz's company refused to pay his insurance claim. Okay, so they're gonna frame it to look like Paul, but I think that Hector just was murdered by... Where's the calendar? It's here, right? Yeah. SW. Okay. All right. So we need to get rid of evidence here. Also, even though we opened the safe, we didn't get the achievement. Okay. So yeah, I think this guy murdered Hector and then shoved the stuff in his pockets. He's probably burnt up, and so that's why he has the towel over the window. This is smudge 2. I wonder if he burned the house for insurance money and his family didn't escape. Sheesh. Okay, so we need to do a few things here. Let's clean this up. We're gonna save again. And throw that away too. Okay. We're also gonna throw away these pictures. Okay. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Phone. I need a phone.
Worst place, the worst phone call to make. The rest of the hotel's in the dark.
Beth? Where is everyone?
Hmm.
anybody down here?
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Yeah, is he gonna be there?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now, I just have to wait for the police. Why does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Maybe he fell for his role-playing. Bernard really wants Paul out of the hotel.
Okay, first of all, guests from room 505 and strange behavior, following people around, spying on guests. If you can pay, you can stay. No longer applies. Wow.
Is this the brochure Beth was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne? So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
You don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint. Have you called the police?
Yes.
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
What about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting. I also found a letter from one of Hector's customers. He seemed really angry. I guess it could be him as well.
Yes, that one.
The cops will want to talk to you. Know what you've seen. You need to be careful about what you tell them. If word of Anne and Marcella's affair gets out, they may put a label on them that will really hurt them.
Correct.
It might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
I think I know what you mean. It's easier to put the blame on people who are different from you, even if you're wrong.
I'm glad you can see that. It makes the world a little safer to have people like you in it. You know, I was barely 20 when I was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then. I know Anne was caught at least once, too.
Wait, you know her?
Yeah, that's how I knew the answer to the riddle. I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're just like me.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella or
she's
being
making
so close to an
moves.
actual murder, but I'd really like for us to be more than just
This
friends.
isn't really the right time, but
Yeah,
that's what
I'd
we've
like
been
that
shipping
too.
the whole time, so let's do it.
That's that's great. The police is here.
The police is here. The police are here.
Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
yeah. Yeah, of course.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to
Let's
be
see,
here all
did
night,
we
and
get
I'm
rid
sure
of-
you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying,
Everything
we're
that
trying
would
to ascertain
incriminate
the
Paul.
circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I see. That brings us to present.
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up.
Okay, so we've got to be
So,
honest so that we can lie.
What did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
No. No, nothing.
Good. You wouldn't believe how many idiot witnesses accidentally compromised the evidence. Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
Oh boy.
No, I'm afraid
Yeah, I don't either.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
Well, I know about Mr. Cruz's angry customer. The one who sent him death threats.
Oh, yes, we found those. But the customer in question lives back in Texas, so there's no way he could have killed Mr. Cruz. And anyway, how do you even know about that?
Mr. Cruz told me the other day.
Was he in the habit of talking about his personal life with hotel mates?
I really can't say what his habits were, but he seemed to like me.
Then maybe you'll be able to answer one or two of my questions.
Yes.
I'll do my best.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcela Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
Okay.
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Really? That's odd, because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room.
Oh.
And let's just say that loving, caring wife are not the first words that would come to mind.
Oh?
She's a lesbian, involved in some sordid affair with the guest from room 507, Mrs. Beaumont. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, you know, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young
We should have
child.
thrown out
I
everything.
didn't hear anything.
Again,
Did you hear them
we
express their hatred
underestimated
of men?
how
Did they
far
ever talk
people
about
would go
using
to
violence against
find
men?
things. If
Did
we
you
could
hear
find
them
them,
speak
so
ill
could the
of
police.
Mr.
That's so
Cruz?
stupid of us.
What are you trying to imply? That Mrs. Cruz killed her husband because she hates men?
I've seen it before from lesbians.
Oh, this has nothing to do with hate. It's about love. Not that you'd understand.
Oh, and you think you do? Then please, enlighten me.
She's brave enough to be with the one she loves. That doesn't make her a criminal. That doesn't mean she killed her husband.
I'm starting to worry you may be one of them, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend
And
these
I worry
deviants.
about your ability to do your job, Detective, since you seem to be such a—
Enough! One more word, just one
Bigot.
more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell. Now get the hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
We should have done more to cover their tracks. Why didn't they take that shit with them? Like, come on. Alright, we're up to present.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough. Let's go see what Bernard wants.
Great.
Bernard's probably in his lair.
Since the hotel closed 2 days ago. Okay, so we're gonna save. We're at 94%. Me. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. What's up, Briar? This is episode 2. Did it not reset? I'm sorry, I got really weird. Stranger Than Night is a real book, but it's contemporary. I missed all this because I was so into the story. So sorry, Briar. Vlad. Oh god, okay. Also let Saria play. He's too locked in to be... Yeah. Throw away gun. I don't know if I could throw away the gun. Police is a singular collective noun. As okay, yeah. Sorry, Briar. Oh no, I missed all of that. Saria is all the way downstairs right now. Hey. She just got in my lap, which caused me to be a little delayed. But I can, I think, put on my hat, my Russian hat. Let me see if it's in my closet. Okay, I can't find my Russian hat, but I do have cats in here, so I'll give them treats. Ugh. Yeah, I was very locked in. I'm sorry. All right, Benji Midna. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we've got some things to redo, I think, for sure.
The atmosphere is so different in here. Empty. I guess all bookings are canceled until further notice. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Anne, Marcella, and Paul are all suspects for Hector's murder. Was there anything I could have done to protect them?
Yes. Damn, we should have gotten rid of all that evidence. I didn't realize that they'd be able to find it. Can we go down?
I'm not going back up there.
I wanted to go down, though.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
Oh, great.
No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes. Why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
You can't fire me. Because I quit.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
Hey.
Hey.
What a week.
Yeah.
And so ends the game?
So,
Probably.
what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
I appreciate the solidarity, but you really didn't have to do that.
I think it's for the best. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just
Let's
fine.
go to California
Yeah,
together.
I do have a cat-like ability to land on my feet.
And think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
I'll miss annoying him. He turns into a particular shade of red that only I can get out of him. But no, you're right. It's time for new challenges. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Now kiss.
Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
That was...
I know.
Yay! Yay, we got an achievement. I don't want to lie like Anna Marcella.
I've been thinking about Anna and Marcella a lot.
Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years.
I really didn't
Whether
want to throw out all
they
those
hated
letters.
each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere. And it will get here, eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
I really hope that's true.
It will be.
Alright, so I feel like we need to go back and do some things. I assume there's probably a whole bunch of secret endings, like, depending on what you've done. Damn. We got the bad ending. And the father got the dog. And the father got the kid and the dog. Sorry. VIP only. Yeah, none of this is good. You chose to stand up to Bernard and quit, but now you have no job. You completed the game, And we're together. Angie, why are you knocking shit over? So it's not all bad, I guess. So, okay, cool. GG's. We beat it. Okay, options. Load. So first of all, I want to load this. Is there more game if you don't quit? I don't think so. So let's see here. Here's the lost and found. Oh, damn. So is there other things? Yeah. The 4216. Damn. Okay. Why is it doing that? That's dumb. Alright, so let's see what we can do to make this place squeaky clean. Okay, so first of all, I think all this is fine. Oh, you can throw away guns. Just in case. Close that up. Get rid of this evidence.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
There we go.
Unlike my favorite bar, Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes. Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S. A cat named Greta. Hey, but yes, here's an
All right.
yeah. I think
Anything else?
no. You
Cool. All right.
GR from Greta and IS from Doris. Gree? Could that be the code for the case on the bed in 509? It's worth a try.
Pick up. Pick up. Can we get rid of all these? We can't. Close. Inspect. Okay. Most of those are, I guess, fine. So this breach is for that guy. See, we figured it out, but we didn't have the opportunity to, like, divulge the information, which is frustrating.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is... Oh, after all this, turns out an advance on my salary.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well...
Really?
Oh,
You...
Me? Of course. Or...
So...
It's... and... well, it's...
So...
and... yeah.
I think I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an...
What did she hire him for?
I'm not sure.
And why did he have those pictures of...
I guess we'll never know for...
It's always...
Exactly.
Well, it...
Okay.
I try to forget the... Well, even the most...
What about you?
I love me. Come see me when your shift ends, alright? We could leave together, if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel.
Chat is dead, yeah.
There are actual beds here.
Sorry about that.
My way's so much more fun.
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
All right. So let's see what we can do to cover the tracks.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
I'm also curious. Let's see here. Okay. So yeah, it looks like all the hidden achievements are probably the endings. Okay, all right. It was worth it to watch you catch up. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure we're going to be able to do it in this playthrough, but we'll find out. I feel like if we throw out too many things, we're gonna go to jail ourselves.
Mr. Cruz? Mr. Cruz. Oh God. Oh God. What happened? Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Okay. Don't step in the pool of blood. Don't step in the pool of blood.
Should I hold on to this, maybe? I have to get the power back on. This can wait. There are more pressing matters right now, Sophie.
All right. Ice pick.
That worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back, how did this end up here? How does Eugene do this again? Yes, this is what I need. I don't think there's anything here that would help me. I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Okay, we need 15 is A. 30 is, what was 30 again? G. And then S.
Eugene, what I would give to...
All right, perfect.
power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
I like how I brute forced. But I guess I needed to collect both of those in order to.
Damn it.
Oh, what was it again? Twenty-three. 23, 42, 16. Those are all lost numbers. So how come we didn't get the achievement? Throw away. Inspect. There we go. Close.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I
Throw
leave this
away.
floor, I
Throw away.
probably won't be able to come back.
Alright. Let's try this one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wish we could skip stuff.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you. Bernard really wants Paul out of the hotel. Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan? Is this the brochure Beth was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne?
Let's see here. Okay. See if we can get a better ending.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
You don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint.
Okay.
Have you called the police? What? You mean, do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella? Wait.
I did so could. There was. That's what
I'm probably.
Yeah.
You can't.
I mean.
You know, I've been with a woman before. Ziva Rivers.
Oh, interesting. That's new.
In New York. We were together for a while, and I was so in love. It was like a fire rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last. But while it lasted, I was the happiest I've ever been. And if something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her. Maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
Thank you.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so. I don't know. I'd really.
Yeah.
All right.
The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Alright, let's see if we can get through this interrogation.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Right.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body.
We didn't get rid of a piece of paper.
So that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice?
There was...
Did you...
No.
Good. What did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been
There's
murdered.
the papers behind the blood.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure
I
it
didn't
was
want to step
murder?
in the blood, so...
Well...
Oh, and anyway,
Mr.
Was-
Ald...
let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
I don't know anything
I
about
don't really
her.
That's not...
I'm sorry.
Let's try something. We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me?
I don't know anything about him.
I don't know, Mike. Only that...
Nice.
Oh?
When we called the place, they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Let's see.
Did he
what
seem
happens.
obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but...
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
No, I didn't.
All right then.
Can I leave now?
Yes, yes you can. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Roy. We'll be in touch if...
Okay, let's see what happens.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone.
Nope.
That can't be a good sign. I guess the atmosphere is so different in here. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. They're pinning it on Paul. And using him to scare even more people into believing psychiatric hospitals
Right.
are dangerous.
Well, I mean, we do need this ending, I guess.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth.
Hey.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I mean, there's
I'm
no
out of
sense
a
in
job,
continuing to
But other than
do
that,
the endings
yeah,
over
everything's
and
just
over
peachy.
again.
What?
So we'll do this last one and
No,
then we'll call
I
it
hope you're
for
luckier
today.
than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
But
Yeah.
the goal is
Yeah,
to try
okay.
and find the real murderer, and we know who it is. We just, for some reason, aren't unlocking the things that we need to for it, which is frustrating. But-
Miss Roy.
Come
Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I would get
Well, we've been getting... I wouldn't have all thanks. It's obvious for guests. This means...
with me?
Yes. From...
I take my...
As you...
Thank you.
I'm not the police.
You want me to...
Yes.
I found it.
I'll make this...
All right,
Good.
we'll do it this time.
Oh, now...
Yes. That'll be all.
So we kept our job in this one. But the ladies went free.
What
So we were almost good with Paul.
Yeah.
You just missed that the pieces of paper.
So, what did Bernard want with you?
He wants...
What?
Yeah.
I know you do.
Did Bernard say why?
Ugh. He was going on and
A little.
I told him...
Well,
Yeah. But no, you're right. Believe it or not, but...
No, it's...
I'm...
Me too. Can
Okay.
Kiss me?
Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
That was...
I know.
I've been...
Well, it's all one...
I read it.
Right. Let's end it and call it. I really do appreciate everyone who watched. Thank you. Nice short game. I thought there would be more to it, to be honest. But I did enjoy the game. And yeah, I wish they had gone a little bit more into it. It's really good. What there was. Alright, well, thank you everyone for joining me, and we will see you next time for a new game. Be safe, be well, and of course, be excellent. Hey, they got away! Oh, that's cute. Boo. And there's us cleaning. I just realized she's bartending. Cool. Beth is. All right. Yeah. Like the white cat. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, that's it for us today. Have a good one. Bye.